Good people, finally there is a new Toyota Hiace in the Kenyan market. Today we have this beautiful Toyota 10LO Grand Hiace, one of the best cars. It's bigger than the regular Toyota Hiace that we are used to in the Kenyan market. So today I just wanted to show you what we have here, how beautiful this car is, and why it's very important to have such kind of a car here in the Kenyan market today. Now, it's a modern vehicle as compared to the regular ones. We have this Toyota Hiace 7L Regius S, but I think this car is better in terms of the storage, in terms of length, and also in terms of reliability and practicality for the Kenyan market. I think this car is very suitable for us right now. Now, one interesting thing about this car is that it still retains the engine that is available in the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, Toyota Hilux, and maybe this Toyota Hilux. So the engine still remains the same, but they have revamped it to make it even larger and convenient for a larger market. For commuter services, it's very good. Matatu services is good. Airport transfers, hotel to hotel transfers, and maybe long distance travel. This is one of those cars that you need to have in the Kenyan market. So maybe I can show you, or I can give you a 360-degree view of the car before we talk about it in depth, so that at least we get to see how the car is and how different it is from the rest of the vehicles. So basically, this is how the interior looks like, starting from the front side or starting from the cockpit. The car looks good. I think everything about it looks nice as compared to the other cars. It looks modern, it has modern finishing. And let me just show you the cargo space, or the rear side of the vehicle, how it is. Now, this is basically how it is from this other side. It looks good. I think it's very practical for us. For those of you who want cars like this, it is now available officially in our Mombasa showroom. Okay, now, and also from the rear side, this is what you get. Get a large design in terms of width and length. This is a bit larger than the previous model. So yeah, it's a very good vehicle. If you like it, then maybe you can visit us and let's see if we can give you a better deal for this Toyota Hiace 10L. So I'll start with the price. The asking price for this large van is a cool 7.5 million shillings, and the price is very much negotiable. And also, you can do higher purchase, 3.5 million deposit, balance to be repaid in a period ranging from 1 year to 30 months. Okay, so if you're interested in this Toyota Hiace 10L, it is available for you. One of the best cars in the class. Actually, to me, it looks so good. It's wonderful. It's very spacious, and now that it's longer in terms of length, it's up to 5 meters long. So in the front row you get large spacing, and for the passengers on the rear side you get so much space, and the seats are spaced nicely so that the passengers are comfortable back there. In terms of width, the car is almost 2 meters wide, to ensure that also the spacing is good. And in terms of height, you get up to 2.5 meters. So the car is very spacious, very well made, and very practical for the Kenyan market. If you don't need this, you can still always go for the Toyota Hiace 7L, which is very popular in the Kenyan roads. In the Kenyan market, people are using as school vans, personal vehicles, delivery cars, hotel to hotel transfers, and so many. So you can still go for that, which is also very much available. For petrol, it's around 2.9, 3.1 million shillings. For diesel, depending on whether it's a four-wheel drive, whether it's a manual, and all that, the asking price goes to as high as 3.9 million shillings to maybe even 4 million shillings. So this, for only 7.5 million shillings negotiable, you get yourself a modern vehicle for the Kenyan roads. So we'll start with the 360-degree view of the car. Starting from the front, I think the car looks amazing. It looks modern. Now, you have this extension here on the front side. This is where the engine bay sits. Unlike in the Hiace, where the engine bay was just below the seats, in the new model, the engine bay sits on the front. So you have something that would be some sort of protection to the driver and the passengers. In case of any collision, the engine and the front part of the car will take more damage, unlike the previous version where the driver and the passengers are the ones who usually took the greatest damage. Okay, so right here, the engine is on the front side, which acts as a safety layer also, and for weight distribution of the vehicle, it's actually pretty good. In terms of the headlights, we still have the analog or the old design. You have your halogen bulb technology on your turn signals, and of course you have your parking lights over there, which is still very much okay. For a car like this, it's not a luxury vehicle. I don't see any complaints about the headlight system. They're very practical, and also Toyota are using this to ensure that in case of any damage, it is easy to replace. In terms of pricing for the headlights, I think it's even cheaper than the LED, so there's a reason why Toyota decided to go for those type of headlights. On the lower side, you have daytime running lights over here, which actually look pretty good, and these are full LEDs. And on the lower side, you have your fog lights, which are pretty good, nice and easy. Those are some of the features that are very cheap, maybe 5,000 Kenyan shillings in the Kenyan market. So Toyota has decided to give you that. You notice that the car also has some bit of chrome on the front side. This is just for aesthetics, at least to make the car look beautiful and to look more modern. And also you have the Toyota emblem, which is almost on every car, so I think that is pretty much okay and straightforward. The front bumper is majorly plastic, which is what most cars go for. To reduce on the weight, the plastic is still very much okay. It's vented to ensure good air circulation in the engine bay for easy cooling, and also so that your engine can breathe easily. In terms of tires, for the front wheels, remember this is a heavy duty vehicle, so you get some large width on the tires. Look at this, some good road grip. I think this is for the highway. Steel wheels with wheel cups. Those are some of the things that I wouldn't touch if I'm going to purchase this vehicle. I think those steel wheels serve the purpose nicely for this car. So in terms of size, 16 inches, which is still very much okay. It gives you decent ground clearance for the Kenyan roads. I think it's very much adequate. In terms of the suspension system, you have McPherson strut suspension with coil and springs, which is okay. And for me, I think it's a downgrade as compared to what we got in the 1GD FTV Hiace. In the Hiace, you have double wishbone suspension with coil and springs, which is pretty good. And also you get some good quality suspensions. Now the suspensions in the Hiace is the ones that you get in a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and the Hilux. But in this case, to save on weight and also to increase on durability, Toyota decided to go for the McPherson strut with coil and springs, which is still very much okay. On the sides here, you have your LED turn signals, which is still very much okay. Side mirrors are nice. No blind spot monitoring system for a car like this. It's not a luxury vehicle, so that's one of the features that Toyota omitted in one of these cars. No keyless entry on this. On either side, you just have the normal door handles over here. You have your sliding door to the back on the left side of the vehicle. On the right side, there is no sliding door. Ground clearance is okay. I think the car looks good. On the rear side, just like in the Toyota Hilux and the Toyota Hiace, you have leaf springs. For durability, weight bearing and reliability, leaf springs does that nicely. So it would be safe to say this car has a robust suspension system for a heavy duty car like this. Leaf springs is very much okay. I have no complaints about it. It is tried and tested, and almost all the heavy duty cars go for leaf springs on the rear side. In terms of the design, there's nothing much to talk about. The car is nice. No spoiler on the top side, wiper for the back side. There's brake lights over there. Some nice design on the tail lights, even though it uses bulb technology. For me, that's okay. Chrome finishing over here. In terms of the reversing camera, I don't see a reversing camera on this car. It says the grade is a GL. Yeah, of course, when I started, I told you this is a super GL, so it's a higher grade of the Toyota Hiace 10L. Now let us access the cabin of the car, because I know this is where you guys want to see. And of course, from the first impression, you get a nice looking door here. It looks actually beautiful. I think Toyota made something nice right here. A large window for you to ensure that the driver can actually see the surrounding pretty well. Power door controls on this side. Side mirror controls are also located here. Your door handle, plastic finishing over here, chrome plate door handle, larger storage space for your water bottle, a few documents here and there, and of course you also get a large speaker. So for the door, everything is nice. Now to access the cabin, as you can see, the height of the seat is a bit high, so you kind of have to climb into the interior. So you have a side step over here, and also you have this part so that you can help yourself into the vehicle. And before we get in, I'm going to talk about this beautiful seat. The seat to me looks very much okay. It's not a premium quality, but for Toyota Hiace, this is not a luxury car. I think it's very much okay. The quality is acceptable. We have this low grade leather material over here, synthetic leather also on the edges of the seat. There is some nice leather here at the center. You have some fabric material which is still very much okay. In case the seats are dirty, you can vacuum it easily. The seats are manually adjustable. For me, manual seats straight much okay, and they are very practical for market. So the side steps are good, and now let us sit inside here. Now this is how it is. This is how the cockpit looks like. To me it looks so good. It looks modern. It's very different from what we are used to in the regular Hiace. This is very good. So starting from here, you have some beautiful air vents. You have this cup holder over here for the driver, and in this car you notice that there are empty spaces on this side. All these. So for the higher trims, all these have functions attached to them, but since this is not the highest grade, some of the functionalities are missing here. So that's why we are not saying this car is fully loaded. If a vehicle was fully loaded, all these optional features would be available. You can open your bonnet from here, and also you can open your fuel cap from this side. The car is a manual, so you have your 3 pedals on that side. Analog clusters over here, they look like the ones that you get in the new Toyota Land Cruiser. It is okay. RPM meter. You have your top speed on these, I think is around 160 kilometers per hour. And here it says speed limited to 100 kilometers per hour on this unit. Because of that, as a large car, driving at high speeds might be a bit unstable. Mileage 130,000 kilometers, which is pretty good for a car like this. This is a heavy duty car, so you'd expect it to have gone over long distances, which is okay for me for a car like this. Beautiful design over here. You have a few controls for the infotainment system from the steering wheel. So yeah, there's not so much controls for the steering wheel from the steering wheel. Since the infotainment system is analog, you don't have so many features. On this side also, you notice that some functionalities are missing because of the grade of the car. Infotainment system, not the largest, but you have your radio infotainment over there. You can always connect your Bluetooth, which is okay. Air vents on the edges, on the sides, which is okay. You have your button to tune the infotainment system. You have your volume button and power button over there. AC controls on the vehicle is available here. So yeah, AC controls for the car is nice. You can adjust the AC. You can also adjust the temperatures, which are very much okay. Traction control is located here. The cooler for the rear side is also available right here. Your 6-speed manual transmission, eco, the gear shifter is here. On this side, you have a bit more of storage spaces. You have an empty space here. This is your ETC card slot. You have this large tray. Maybe you can put a few things inside there. Once you open it, you get the largest space on the inside. If you have stuff that would move around easily, put them there. And also you get additional 2 cup holders over here. Another cup holder, 12-volt output on that side. You have storage compartment on the top side. There is no glove. Okay, I would say this is a glove compartment. Another cup holder on that side. Now for additional storage, you get some shelves over there. You get some very good space over there. So I think that is very, very much functional in terms of storage. Sun visor, interior lighting are located here. Maybe it's storage space for your sunglasses, which is very much okay. All right. Your manual handbrake is also available on this side. Now this is where the magic happens, and this is where the money is. Your passengers are the ones that are gonna pay for whatever runs this vehicle, so you need some good quality amenities on the rear sides to ensure that they never complain about it. So in terms of entering the interior of the car, you have a large side step here to ensure that people of all sizes can actually access the interior of the car without any challenges. For large people, you can always access here nicely. There's a lot of room for you. And if you are not able to, maybe you have some problems with your legs, maybe the weight also is a challenge, just hold yourself onto here, and of course you'll access the interior. Now once you're here, you get a clear view of the cabin. This is where all your passengers will sit, so whoever is standing here can see the passengers and also can see the driver nicely. So it's easy to communicate between the driver and all the passengers on that side. In terms of sitting, you have the best sitting style over here. I think this is very much okay. On the back side you have 12 seats, on the front you have 2 to make it 14. So here we have 2 seats where 2 passengers sit comfortably, and the quality of the seats are good. Synthetic leather with fabrics finishing on the center. You have armrests for the passenger sitting here on the edge, and for each passenger you have 1 cup holder, and since there are 2 passengers here, you have 2 cup holders and 2 charging ports, so both passengers are pretty safe. In terms of safety, you have safety belts on each side. You have safety belt over here and another safety belt on that side, so I can easily say this is a safe car for all your passengers. You have 1 seat here with an armrest, 2 seats similar to that, 2 cup holders, 2 charging ports over there, another 1 seat over here. This one is a bit squeezed. I think whoever will be sitting here will be a bit squeezed, but I think it's okay. Yeah, not bad. I can actually sit here nicely. You have this part where you can hold yourself onto. You can hook maybe a few things on this hanger over here, and yes, everything else looks okay. I don't know what's the purpose of this. A cup holder, which I don't think would serve much because it's lightweight. On this side you only get 2 cup holders minus 2 USB ports, so on the left side you don't get USB ports like the other side. So I think passengers on this side might complain a bit about the charging ports. Same design here. This is very spacious. You have pockets for some of your accessories, which is very much okay. I think this car is actually very, very practical. And for the rear side passengers, you get 4 seats. Yeah, so in terms of sitting, for the rear side it's not that bad, but there's this hump here where the wheel is. I think this part might be a bit uncomfortable unless you have to move yourself this way. 2 more cup holders, no charging ports on this. For the rear side, if you're unfortunate enough to sit here, there would be no charging ports, but only you'll get 2 cup holders, so this is okay. And in terms of air supply, there are air vents over here. Of course, the AC is functional. Yeah, AC is functional. It's very good for Mombasa weather. This is good. Look at this, the ACs are there. This is nice. Your speakers also, just to ensure that your passengers are also comfortable at the back. LED lighting for the interior, which is quite bright, and you have this sealed sunroof over here. Okay, so you have this button here. I don't know what's the function of this, and I would not want to try and touch it. Okay, so you have this, which is actually pretty good, and I can easily say this car is very comfortable for long distance travel. Speakers over here. You have controls for the rear AC. Look at this, it feels comfortable. Some speakers, and actually I can feel some nice air blowing out of these air vents right here. All right, well, here at the back you can actually take a look on what is happening on the front side of the vehicle. So yeah, it's very practical, a very nice unit. I think it's one of those cars that we need to introduce into the Kenyan market. We should go for this because I think this one is a more comfortable car. It's more safer, and in terms of carrying people, I think this is a nice unit. Now this car is powered by a 2.8 liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel that gives you 156 horsepower, 420 newton meters of torque. All that power is sent to the rear wheels via a 6-speed manual transmission, or you can go for a 6-speed automatic transmission. That is very, very good for a car like this. Now for the automatic transmission, it might feel a bit sluggish, but for manual, yeah, the power is instant. Of course, you know how manual works. It's one of the best cars in the class. So if you are interested, it is also available here. So we said the engine sits on the front side of the car, and this way it is. Look at this, some nice setup here. Of course, you can see the engine is a D4D, so you get turbo diesel. Yeah, the D4D also is the technology available in the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and the Toyota Hilux. So basically, that is the engine that you're getting in a Hilux and a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. So when you're purchasing this, just know that you're getting similar power that comes out of a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and a Toyota Hilux. So if you're interested in this car, the car is available now Mombasa showroom, available for sale at 7.5 million shillings. Okay, Now the key fob is here. You have the manual key, but it has these door locks. So yeah, it's a very practical car, nice and easy. Technology wise, it's not the best, but for me, I think it has won my heart. It is a very good vehicle. So if you're interested, the car is available here. You can always go for hire purchase, bank financing, or if you have the bucks, you can always purchase it in one go. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe to this amazing channel, Wadeki Auto Trading.